Welcome to CalRTA's short tutorials. My name is Sue Breyer, and today I'm going to take you through how to create and administer polls in your Zoom session. Now, the first thing you have to do is to go over to your settings in your Zoom account and make sure that your polls are activated. So if you click on Settings, and then you click on In Meeting, you're going to look down here for the polling tool. And after you scroll down, you'll see it right here, Polls. Add polls to the meeting controls. This allows the host to survey the attendees. You need to make sure that this button is blue. Deactivate and activate. So you want this activated. Once this is done, you're ready to go. Once you have activated your polling tool, now you can create your poll for your meeting. I've already created and scheduled a meeting for my board. To activate my poll, I click on the title and I scroll down to the bottom of the page. You'll see a small box down here that says you have not created any poll yet. In order to do so, I need to click the Add button on the right-hand side. Now, when you add a poll, you first enter a title, and I'm going to call this my Zoom poll. You can determine whether you want responses to be anonymous or if you want responses to have the name associated with them. Then you type your question. How comfortable are you using Zoom? Now, I can put in my possible responses. I'm going to make this a multiple choice. My first response is very comfortable. My second response is somewhat comfortable. And my third response will be not very comfortable. So I have my three possible responses, and now I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to save. Now, if you choose to add an additional question, the two questions will show up back to back on the screen, not separately. So I'm going to save this one question. That's all I want to use. Back on my invitation page down at the bottom, it now says you have created one poll for this meeting. Here is the title of my poll. It indicates there's only one question. I didn't choose to make it anonymous. If I want to go back and edit that question, I can do that. And if I want to delete the question, I can do that here. When I'm ready, I can start my meeting. Once you're in your meeting, you're ready to conduct your poll. To do so, you're going to go down here to the bottom and you'll notice that the polls icon is available on the toolbar. You will not see the polls icon unless you have already set up a poll for your meeting. When you're ready to administer the poll, you click the polls icon. You'll notice that the question that you have set up is already here on the screen. How comfortable are you using Zoom? It is a multiple choice question. This is what will appear on the screen of each of your participants. When you're ready, you can launch the poll by clicking the Launch Polling button. The poll then appears on the screens of your participants, and they will go ahead and complete that poll, and the results will show up here on the screen. There's a timer that counts down, indicating how much time is left to complete the poll. When you believe that all of the polling has been completed, click End Polling. At this point, you'll be able to share the results with the rest of the attendees. To do so, click Share Results. This is what will appear on the screen of each participant. They'll be able to see how people answered the question. One of two people felt comfortable and the other person felt somewhat comfortable. And when you're ready, you stop sharing results. You can choose at that point to relaunch polling, which would relaunch this same question, but would wipe out all of the responses from the first poll. When you're ready, just click out of this window, and you're back at your meeting. And that is how you conduct a poll in a Zoom meeting.